Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. So, last episode was us trying and failing, or well, me trying and failing for the Rex. But there are some quirks I want to actually go and use for the Decoy. Because one of the commenters made a pretty interesting comment to me about how it actually has been working for certain animals. So we'll probably just go in with this back to Basmachi. And this will give us a way to also show off... what else was it? Basically, the quirk with the Decoy a lot easier, and then with the radar and everything we got, that'll help it along quite a bit too. So just gotta wait for this to load in. I also have to admit, I'm not sure how much longer Dinosaur Hunt will keep going as a series. Like, I definitely want to come back to cover the new stuff that's been included, and the, quality of life updates. And that's kind of already been met. We've gone over stuff like how the, lethal mode is, observer mode is. Just want to see... Okay, so now this is what I want to try out, because they said, if you use the Decoy for a Trike, you'll actually get it to charge you. Or that if you use it within a certain range, it's more likely to make the animal charge. Yeah, it literally does charge you. So, what is the point of the Decoy if it's just going to basically make the animal aggressive to try to charge you like that? I'm actually... I wonder if I'll even... you know what? No, I'll just head right back in again. The most vulnerable area of a dinosaur is its eyes. Now, that's the first time I've seen this tooltip for a loading screen. It may have been up before and I just didn't pay attention. But that is interesting that even the tooltip there is giving you confirmation. The eyes are its most vulnerable spot. But yeah, that's what the Decoy does for, the Trikes, Cerato, and the Rex, is it automatically... If it's in a certain range, and they said I think it was if it's in within 300 meters. So we want to get just to the edge of that, and we'll see if it does do it again. If that's the case, the Decoy really does not operate how you'd expect it to. Okay, you picked us up. So, actually, I might even have two come in here, because there's going to be... Okay, so it heard. Yeah, it literally does It does come charging right in with hearing that. Okay, and now I actually see, for some reason... Now the Decoy is actually working to giving you the cooldown where it's flashing between the colors to show if you can or can't use it. So it's a really bizarre choice. The only thing I can guess is it's unintended to be working like this. And because it kind of is say, the audio cue is completely... What the heck happened to you? You were charging right in. I'm actually kind of surprised there's a Cerato right here, too. Okay, so I think that's it for stuff that's going to immediately come... So what happens is the call goes out, but that basically triggers to the animal like you're now completely detected by hearing. And because the Trike is aggressive, I'll also have to probably test this with the Cerato too. But because the Trike can be aggressive, that's why it comes in as this barrel charge. Instead of just being like something where it's kind of it hears you and then it starts advancing or goes towards where you are. Because I really don't think it's intended for it to be like this breakneck charge of super angry trying to... Is that? Okay, was not expecting the Rex here. But that's actually our first Rex that's an eye shot. So it does seem like the Rex is vulnerable to a proper shot to the eye. That's really surprising. Okay, where is the Rex? Because I want to... There it is. So only 86. It's actually not a big one, just 5.88. So I will take the Rex out of here. But yeah, I was not expecting the Rex to be this close to us dropping in. I wonder if they changed that a bit. Oh, gee. And there's actually Cerato. Right down there. Okay, this was a really weird time to get dropped into, like, this area. So, I still want to test some stuff out. So I'll have to go and find the other Ceratos on the map, because they should also respond as the Trike did. Oh wow, you're basically... I think I have bigger than 1.14, but... So I got you... I gotta admit, one thing that's actually kind of nice about going through and collecting the dinosaurs, if you do take them down, is you at least then know which ones have, like, already been collected. Like, the bodies aren't just, like, sitting around so you're not sure about them. But yeah, that's everything from this little corner, and it's basically, again, it's been a corner of death for a lot of these guys. But I think that's how the Decoy is operating. Where it picks up... Because it is, like, a cue... Like, an audio cue that the dinosaurs pick up for hearing, it immediately kicks in for the aggressive ones. Like, this is the hunter making the noise, and they pick you up as something to, like, run and kill. When I don't think it's supposed to work like that. I would think it's supposed to work more like how the original Carnivores does, where you'll make the call out, you'll hear an audio response from the dinosaurs that you have the call set to, and they'll slowly start moving towards the area the call came from. More like a decoy lure than a dinner bell that it currently is. But, yeah, I was not expecting to get our Rex like that. And I mean, that does prove, if you do get the eye shots, although... I don't know, if that one might have to review the tape a bit. Because I feel like that was actually above the eye. It wasn't really where I thought you would have to shoot to get it. But bait and switch does seem to work, so if I want to try to get more Rexes, maybe that's all I gotta do. Is just lay out bait, get into a good spot with it, and let the Rex come to get a snack, and then use that to our advantage. We did get the only Rex that is on the map. Okay, you know what? Let me try with the Cerato all the way over there. It's like, that should be beyond our distance. Yeah, so it does seem 300 meters. Excuse me. 300 meters is about like the sweet spot for them to actually operate with. And it's going to be just on... shoot. Well, let me just kind of get myself up here. Just gonna see, can I actually get up even higher on here? I think I could. Oh, there are actually still a lot of Ceratos to go. Okay, I'm going to take some of these guys down just so I have a little bit more control over which one I'm exactly going to be dealing with. So, I got one way up there, and I got another one right there. So that should probably put those two down. And then I'll just be working with the one. Just trying to see where he's exactly going. Because he's probably going into the carcass of the other one there. Yeah, there he is peeking out. What size are you? Not too bad, I suppose. Okay, so he ran to sleep. I actually didn't hear any audio back from him. And he's sleeping again. Interesting behavior. I didn't actually hear, like, a reply from it. And what's it up to? Yeah, see, now it's registering like I didn't even make the call out. No, there is still Cerato somewhere on the map too, so maybe I can find this weird little one, or this final one somewhere, and we'll see if it does kind of do what the Trike did. I'll just get the points from you. Yeah, see, 111 for you. Compared to the Rex that was only 89. I think there needs to be some more adjustment to... How big were you? Because you're another 111 gems, which is quite a bit. Yeah, 1.14. God, the Rex really needs to get a buff to how much it'll give you for just taking a single one down. When the Ceratos and the Ankylosaurs are beating you out for what you give in points, you need a little bit of a tweak to your value. Especially for how difficult the Rex are to get without the eye shot. That will snag you. 125! Like, man. I'm not sure if we've even had a Rex that's been over 100 for itself yet. And I still do want to find this last Cerato, wherever it is. So we can see if it will charge in like the Trikes have been doing. There's some weird stuff that seems to happen when the animals go for, like, their sleeping animations, or where they just rest down for a moment or two. So let's see if we can figure out where this last one is. But the Decoy, I probably don't see a real use for it unless you're trying to make the animals aggressive. Maybe you could use it in a way to try hunting Rexes because of the way, like, the mouth opens up for when they charge. But for the most part, I don't think the Decoy should be operating as it does. I think it should be, you play it, you'll hear an audio cue back from the direction the animal is, and the animal will start moving towards where you made the, like, audio, or played the Decoy from. That's kind of how majority of callers do work for, like, hunting. is basically you'll make a call out and try to slowly lure something in, and you might hear them calling back as they approach. Now, of course, for gameplay-wise, there are changes where sometimes it's... Like, original Carnivores, it was always a reply, or more often than not, a guaranteed reply, as long as there were a few things not, like, happening as well. But we'll kind of have to see. I do feel like the Decoy is almost like an add-on for the radar, but is kind of, like, cancelled out because you have the radar. I should also see just... Okay, you know what? That's a stego. And what is that? Alright, let me zoom out. Okay, that's not even. So let's see what happens if I use it on a stego here. So it should reply vocally. Yeah, see, I don't even hear the reply at all. Okay, and we see it up there. So is it going to start moving this way? It looks like it actually might be starting to come this way. It's not like a super fast rush in, though, which is good. And it does seem like he is just, like, taking his time over to try to investigate, like, what was that sound? So I'll try another one, see if he does just kind of turn more. Let's see. Okay, now off of that one, we didn't get any reply, like, vocally through the mist device here. But it does seem like he might have actually been drawn in from the Decoy, which is... This is how it should work. Where they'll just, like, naturally almost walk over, try to investigate what that sound might have been. You are picking me up visually, so I do gotta just put you down. And then we'll try with what we got over here. Parasaur? Anki. Okay, this is another good animal to try with, too. And a Trike, so... Yeah, I don't know where that Cerato is, but I'll keep sticking around trying to find out where it might be in case. 31 from you. Actually, not too bad for a stego, in all honesty. Again, I'm not sure how good of a sizing that is. Okay, but the Anki up here will be a good test to see how this will exactly go. He's not really wandering towards our direction. Let me just get a proper visual on him first. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so just resting. You know what? Maybe I'll even wait till it wakes up and then try the call. Just because if the animals are at rest, it feels like it throws off the Decoy a little bit as well. I don't want to, like, spook it awake by shooting at it. And I don't... you know what? I might even just deal with this Trike so that way it's not going to be a problem. Like, the Trikes we know, they will make a call back and they... Actually, I don't even know if it's a call back or it's more like their aggro sound. Oh, okay, Anki's on the move, so let's try calling him in. Yeah, I don't hear a call, so I think that's what the... That's what the audio sound from the Trikes might be, is it's not actually them replying, it's their aggro sound effect playing, then they're charging right at you. And it sort of seems like it did call him in. He was just going off that way, then afterwards he's turned and he is coming right towards us. So the Decoy does seem to operate more naturally when it comes to, like, the Ankylosaur, Stegosaur, and probably the Parasaur. When it comes to the Trike, the Cerato, the Tyrannosaurus, it does not quite do that. Like, here he is, just wobbling his way in. You know what, you've been such a good guy, we're not going to worry about going after you. Instead, we will try the Trike and see what kind of unfolds. Yeah, there's the audio sound. And then my guess is we'll probably see him start rampaging in. You're actually kind of getting kind of close there, bud. Okay, there he goes. Okay, good guy. Good armored dino puppy thing. Okay, but now the Trike didn't want to... Okay, this is odd. Okay, so call goes out. Oh, I can actually see the countdown on the mist device for the decoy. No reply, though, from that call. Yeah, there's some weird stuff for the decoy. I do also want to see if I can even try getting, like, the, eye shot. Yeah. Okay, so eye shot does work on the Trike. Good to know. And maybe... Or should I even just go back with this because it is one of our first successful hunts in a long time? Like, I have no idea where the Cerato is, so just because the time it is getting, I'm going to call in the bot. Another thing, I love you have to hold down to get the retriever bot called in. So much better than just an accidental press and it's in and called in. Oh, 100% accuracy with 9 critical shots. Yes, there is some of the penalties there, but... The Rex was interesting where I was able to get the eye shot. I was not expecting to get the eye shot from that, so maybe I'll even do another Rex hunt. And we'll try to be a lot better at baiting one out to get that. But I think for now, that'll wrap this episode of Dinosaur Hunt up right here. The decoy, I would not recommend it. It doesn't feel like it gives you a lot for even using it, and with how it can, again, certain Trikes seem to be charging right in for us. Didn't quite get it tested on the Cerato like I wanted, but the weird sleeping and standing kind of threw a wrench into it. And we didn't really get any calls back from certain animals with it too, so it feels like it needs a lot more like a work and development to it before it might be more usable or recommended to try. Oh. Just kind of, recordings are catching up to me. This is number 3 today. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave it all in the comments right down below. I try to respond to any questions or feedback as soon as they arrive on the channel. Until I do catch you all in the next video, until I do catch you in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.